Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to talk about Actualjake, who's actually an actual cuck. That should be his name, not Actual Jake, but Actual Cuck. His name is Actual Corn on Twitter. It should be Actual Cuck, because this motherfucker is a cuck. So is his wife. Anyways, before you think this is petty bullshit, these motherfuckers went after me first. They didn't like my political opinion, so they started making fun of my hairline, which is funny, because guess who else has a shitty hairline? Jake himself!
Let's fucking go!
Yeah, let's fucking go! You said that I have a bad hairline. So do you, motherfucker. At least I got something there on top, hanging down a little bit. You got nothing, motherfucker. And you have the audacity to say that I'm cringe because 6 years ago I dressed up as my avatar. Motherfucker, you dressed up as your avatar last fucking night. You fucking cosplayed as the literal corn in my shit. So I saw some fat chick with an OnlyFans, like sitting there talking shit about my hairline. Then I find out that that's his fucking wife. That is Actual Jake's fucking wife. He's a cuck, apparently. His wife spreads it online to his fan base, which he shares to his fan base, by the way. He shares his wife's OnlyFans to his fan base. His fan base jerks off to his wife every night, and he doesn't give a shit because he has no self-respect. While he's making the argument that, yeah, Actual Jake's wife isn't just his wife, it's the community's wife, it's Actual Jake's fan base's wife. He says that it's okay because she lets him sleep with other women. What the fuck? Neither of them are loyal to each other. Neither of these people have self-respect. Look at this post she posted today. She said that she got cum in her eye. What the fuck? That's not what a self-respecting person says on fucking line in front of the world to see. And both of these ignorant motherfuckers have the audacity to say I'm the cringy one. What the fuck? And everybody knows me. I don't bring up people's wives unprovoked. The only reason I brought up his wife was because she went on my personal page and took personal shots at me. Okay? This guy brings up my son. And my son's never talked to him, never talked about him, never been on his page talking shit. So he has no right to talk shit about my son. But he calls him fucked up. He calls him inbred. He talks mad shit about a 13-year-old. Can you believe it? But I guess that's just the tolerant left, ladies and gentlemen. Did my family go onto his personal page to talk shit about him? No. But his wife did that to me. That's why I'm allowed to bring her up. But my family never went to his personal page to talk shit about him. So he has no right to bring them up unprovoked. Also, who in their right mind attacks a child? Especially one that didn't do anything to them. Like, this is a grown-ass man attacking children because he doesn't like the father's political beliefs. This is insanity. And the fact that this guy isn't canceled or the fact that he still has a fan base just shocks me. Actual Jake makes his wife public business by sharing her OnlyFans, by having her comment on people's profile, talking shit about him. So, yeah, she brings herself into these situations. My family never did that. Okay, my family never did that at all. He thinks he could talk shit about my 13-year-old child because I called his wife a fat whore. Like, those are the same thing. But the difference is, his wife posts about how she gets cum in her eye. So, yeah, she made a public statement being a fat whore. So, of course, people are going to call her out, call her a fat whore. But my son has never done anything to him and hasn't said anything stupid online. So, this is completely unprovoked. He's attacking a 13-year-old child out of nowhere. That's different than attacking a woman who attacks you first. Now, I have a question for you guys, and I want you to answer this in the comment section. I'm going to do my best to answer it myself, but I want you to answer this too in the comment section. So go in the comment section and start typing. Why is it that leftists have no standards? How is that even possible? I mean, how do they have this trait across the board? For example, they can literally abort babies with absolutely zero remorse, even though their actions created the child and their actions murdered the child. Both these actions are their own, but they have zero remorse for bringing a child into the world and killing it at the same time. How do they have zero remorse for that? And how can they live a life not working? Actual Jake's wife doesn't work. Jake himself doesn't work. How can they be unfaithful when married? How do they not have respect? They don't have enough respect for themselves to make sure their significant other doesn't cheat on them. They also don't respect their significant other not to cheat on them. They do both. They have no respect for others or themselves. And they use state violence to cut others down, steal their property and money, and give it to them, using state violence. What the fuck? I think left-leaning individuals often exhibit behaviors characterized by self-interest and selective concern. This is evident in their support for causes such as illegal immigration, until it encroaches upon their personal space, right? They advocate against certain privileges, like gun ownership and walls, yet readily embrace them within their own privileged circles, such as gated communities and private security arrangements. This inconsistency highlights a tendency towards self-gratification and a lack of genuine concern for broader societal issues. In layman's terms, they are selfish. Another thing totally worth noting here is left-leaning individuals often exhibit notably low levels of conscientiousness and sensitivity to disgust. They find things revolting less often, when they should be found revolting. Research indicates that these traits strongly correlate with conservatism, with conscientiousness also being linked to positive life outcomes such as career success. Conversely, individuals with low conscientiousness may not experience feelings of guilt or the shame that's associated with failure, whereas those with high conscientiousness often view failure as a motivating factor for improvement. In essence, certain personality traits associated with left-leaning ideologies can contribute to these behaviors. In other words, they don't feel shame, which is probably why they're such big pieces of shit. That's why when I went to Actualjake's audience and revealed to them that Actualjake is actual cuck, they didn't give a shit. In fact, they defended him. They said, "What's wrong with being a cuck? Are you fucking kidding me?" Maybe it's because they don't respect each other in their relationship and they don't respect themselves. And I'm sorry, if you don't respect yourself, then how am I supposed to respect you? It's funny, man. They don't even deny he's a cuck. They just don't think anything's wrong with being a cuck, or being a piece of shit, or being fat, or aborting babies, or being a hypocrite. They don't think anything's wrong with anything. They just have no standards. Look at all these comments saying there's nothing wrong with being a cuck. Then when she kept saying she was hot, then I just had to give her a reality check. You're fat and ugly. And she says, "No, I'm not." Dude, she looks like a can of busted biscuits. And I show the picture, and I compare the two, and they indeed look like the same fucking picture. And do you know what her fans say? Her fans don't even deny it. They're like, "Yeah, she's fat, but do you not like biscuits, bro?" What the fuck? They have no disgust, dude. Now, she has a bigger audience than me, and so does Actualjake. But here's the thing. That is a fucking popularity fallacy. Just because you're popular doesn't mean you're right. It's funny, dude. A lot of the biggest YouTubers out there are dumb as fuck. So don't sit there and think you're right about everything just because you have a lot of followers and you get a lot of likes on your thing, on your social media. And likes don't mean shit in the real world. I go to a family that loves and respects me, like my friends, family, son, etc. I have a normal job and a relatively normal life. And she goes home with no job, to her cheating husband every night, and has to survive by spreading her legs to that same cheating husband's horny audience, and that's the only way she could eat. No one respects her. They all demean her and treat her like an object, because to them, that's what she is. She's an object. So who really won? Just because you got some likes on Twitter doesn't mean people respect you. Doesn't mean that you're worth anything. The only way you'll be respected is if you respect yourself. Not only today did she announce that she got cum in her eye to her massive audience, she also said that she had hemorrhoids to me. Why would she tell me that? That's fucking gross. Secondly, she said, "If you want to see my pussy, it's right there." I hate her. Why would she say that to me? She has no self-respect for her, or obviously not me because she hates me, but what the fuck, dude? That is borderline sexual harassment. Dude, she doesn't respect herself if she's sitting there offering her pussy to people she hates. This is retarded. Anyways, I'm out. I gotta puke.
Ooh.